Lauren Boebert is still in a position where she could lose her House seat after just one term. Lauren Boebert might be gone from Congress, possibly forever, which of course would be a phenomenal thing. So in case you haven't been following along, this is a race. Votes are still being counted. Boebert, of course, at least of me sitting here talking, has a lead. But her lead is so small, and this is after Adam Frisch, her Democratic opponent, had held the lead. She then retook it late Thursday and kind of held on to it. But her lead is actually well within the margin that would trigger an automatic recount. And in case you're wondering what the hell is taking so long to count the votes in Colorado's 3rd District, I'm glad you asked. The answer is because there is a very complex signature verification process that has to be done first. And so that's what's kind of holding things up with a lot of the mail-in ballots, the absentee ballots, the early voting ballots. None of that could even be counted until the polls closed on Election Day. And then they start the signature verification. So it's a long process. We're probably going to be a couple days out from having the results. And then again, no matter who wins, whether it's Frisch or Boebert, there will be a recount, either an automatically triggered recount or the loser is going to challenge it and demand a recount, which of course, given an election that close, I got no problem with. And I'm not calling them a loser. I'm saying, obviously, if you don't win, you're the loser. So don't take that the wrong way. Here's what gets me. And this race actually has, national implications, but I'll get to that in a moment. But here's what gets me about this. Boebert's in a safe Republican district. A Republican district that actually got redder after her last election, right? Because she won in 2020. After her victory, the districts were redrawn, and her district was redrawn to include more Republican voters. This should have been a walk in the park. So even if she pulls off the victory here, she still let the entire Republican Party down. That's what's phenomenal. It shows that maybe even in these deep red districts, if you run the right candidate, capable of running the right kind of campaign, maybe you can make a difference. Boebert was supposed to win this race by 5 to 6 points. As far as I've seen, I think it's a Republican +5 district, maybe +6. This should have been a cakewalk for her. And she's fighting for her political life. But there's more at stake than just Boebert's seat here. Because according to the analysts, and of course according to the races that are still out there currently being counted and finally tabulated, this one race could determine which party ends up in control of the United States House of Representatives. A Democrat has already pulled off one major upset victory in the state of Colorado this week. Colorado's 8th congressional district, again, a Republican stronghold, the Democrat, who only had a 3% chance of winning according to the experts, won. That was called Thursday afternoon, yesterday. He won. The Republican lost. So Republicans are not faring well as these races are coming down to the wire. And a lot of the remaining votes to be tabulated in Boebert's district are from the Democratic areas. So yeah, that's kind of rough for her. But again, the most important part is that not only would Boebert lose, but based on the projections, this could mean the Democrats retain control of the House of Representatives. And that's just hilarious. We have been hearing for almost 2 straight years, Republicans are getting the House no matter what. And I know you've been hearing that because I'm one of the people that's been saying it. That's what history told us would happen. That's what the polls told us would happen. That's what the experts told us would happen. May not happen. I can't say didn't happen yet. I'm hoping it doesn't happen. I've never wanted it to happen. And it might not happen. And it might be because Lauren Boebert is such a bad candidate and a bad person that she couldn't even win her deep red district a second time. Control of the House may come down to that simple fact, and I absolutely love it. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low, low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.